We live. We're here. We're back here tonight. We're back here. The Mariangana Show. You know, there's been a lot going on since we last been here. But we're going to be here for you. I got a lot of you guys chiming in right now. Let me do this. Before we even start, let me do this. Alright, once again, we live. We back here for our audience. We back here, which was the Mariangana Show. Now it's the Stephen D. Lyles Show. Now that the practice is open for marriage counseling, relationship counseling, spiritual counseling, I'm here. We're here. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Because a lot of our brothers and sisters need this. They need this. So, we're going to talk tonight, as me as the host, our other two co-hosts, Ruki and Jenny, and whoever else. But I'm going to tell you, if you come on here with some bullshit, when we put you on, you're blocked for life. You're blocked for life with some bullshit. But we're going to do this tonight. Kevin Samuels, passing, and what it means to the black community, and what it means, or what we can learn from it. Big ups to my brother O'Shea Dude Jackson. Who we got here? We got you here, Jenny?
No, it's Harmony.
Huh?
It's Harmony.
Where you calling from?
Oh, my lighting is bad.
Your battery's bad. I see nothing but green eyes. Is it the Green Goblin?
My lighting.
We're talking to the Green Goblin from Spider-Man?
No, it's my glasses. No. It's Harmony.
Yeah. Oh, so you were Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1, right? The Green Goblin with the green eyes.
Well,
You weren't in Spider-Man?
No.
But you looked the part. I see the green eyes. So I'm thinking you the Green Goblin calling up here to the Stephen D. Lyles Show. I don't know. Did you try to kill Spider-Man? Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. See, I thought we had a co-host coming on. But where are you calling from?
Nigeria.
Okay, we can't even see you. You're female, male, whatever. I'm taking it that you're a female, right?
Female. Yes, female.
Well, we don't know these days because nowadays everybody got all these pronouns, as they say. You can be whatever you want. You come out the womb with your mother and be whatever you want. They even trying to take over the African continent with that mess. So I don't know. I got to ask. All right. Before we get into it, I'm waiting for my other co-host to come in, but we're going to talk about it right now. We're going to talk about this. Being that I brought you in here, and I wasn't aware, do you understand the topic today? Have you ever heard of Kevin Samuels?
No.
No. All right. Have you ever heard of feminism? What is feminism to you? No. I hope your battery get last, because let me get through this. Let me get through the introduction. I'm going to let people know right now that I got a lot of things to say, but I will save them at the appropriate time, meaning that there's a lot of things that I want to say about this Kevin Samuels issue in America, about this whole one way or the other way, the divide that a lot of things are coming through from a lot of people. Some people on one side, some people on the other. Me, I'm direct. When I want to talk about you, or I'm going to talk about you, I'm going to say names. Being that I'm not at that plateau right now to say names, I'm going to keep it away from that. Meaning that I'm not going to say names, so I'm not going to direct anything at anybody. But there's going to come a time that I'm going to say a lot of things that's on my heart, a lot of things that make sense to a lot of people, those who have logic. But if you want real black male advice from this TV set that you're watching now, come here and stay here. I'm not a financial guru, but this is what I do when it comes to marriage and relationships. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to get back to the show. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Me? Okay. Who exactly? Harmony from Nigeria.
Harmony.
I've said that before. Yes.
We had a Harmony on the show last week. You're not the same one, are you?
I am. I think yes, I am.
You are. Wow, you're calling back so soon.
Yeah.
Very unexpected. Very unexpected. Okay, let us get into here our two co-hosts with Jenny and Ruki. We're going to come back to you in a minute, Harmony. Jenny and Ruki. Ruki, you know Kevin Samuels for you being around me, so you have to know him. Even though you used to call him Kelvin, you used to always call him Kelvin. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but you said there's no L, right? So Kevin.
Yes, Kevin. It's not Kelvin. Jenny, have you ever heard of Kevin Samuels?
No, sadly.
Well, sadly, but a lot of people in America know Kevin Samuels. See, I deal direct. What I do, and I want people watching this to know right now, what I believe, I'm going to stand on. This is not a tribute or anything. I'm going to do that at another time. What this is to understand that what Kevin Samuels brought to the manosphere community on YouTube, Facebook, and wherever else. Now, me, I was taken off Facebook for no reason at all. I was deleted from Facebook from making a page called Black Americans for Africans in Marriage. And I talked about that Black American men should look towards African American women in order to break down those bridges that we have between each other, but also for us to unite in a way that we can take the resources from Africa and the African woman can take the resources from America. We become finally one people that is impossible to defeat anymore. But when you send that message out there, you get censorship. My Facebook one day, then my Instagram another day, and then my WhatsApp another day. That tells you that I'm on the right path to break down all of what we call white supremacy. But we're not going to, this is not that show. This is a show that we're going to try to learn from the passing of this man. I wish I could have gave you more information, but that's not the situation. Basically, it's like this. There's this man called Kevin Samuels. For all of my African brothers and sisters who's watching now, and all of my people in France and UK, whatever, I appreciate all your support. But I'm a Black American man. So what I stand for more than anything are Black American men. Not all men, not all Black Americans are my people. But there's a group who are. So I stand for them. And what I'm saying to further illustrate is that until Black men in America, even in Africa, all around the world, learn how to become leaders of their homes, we will be a second, third, and fourth class citizen no matter where we stand. Even in Africa, there's majority of black people. But y'all are not one people. You have borders. You have 50 states or 50 countries. Y'all can't trade freely. Y'all have many different languages. And y'all beef with each other. Just like people in America beef with each other because you're from this state, I'm from that state. I'm from Philly, so you beef with me because you're from New York, or you're from Cali, or you're from Houston, you're from Texas, whatever it is. Y'all do the same thing. There's no unity. Until there's unity, we ain't overcoming anything. And that's what this platform is about. Before we begin, that's what this platform is about for all who's watching. We branch out to others. I don't care about race. I don't care about colors. But until you care about your own people, you can't go nowhere in this life. And if you do go somewhere in this life, you're miserable. Because that spirit will haunt you. You have to be about your own before you can be about anybody else. There's a saying, unless you help yourself, you can't help others. And that goes for who we are as black people. Unless we help ourselves, you can't help anybody. So this platform is made for our brothers and some of our sisters to unite and marry our African brothers and sisters so that we can finally be one. And I preach this all the time that you guys know. When we marry each other, we build with each other. When we build with each other, when you have that American passport and an American citizenship as an African, then as an American, you have that African citizenship and everything. You buy that land, you come back to America, y'all work together, y'all build whatever y'all gonna work up here in America, y'all go back to Africa, build that land out. But now, not only that, you have kids that are being born that's African and African American. Now, just like you see blacks being murdered on a deli by unarmed by cops and all this that you see going on, it's no longer because now your children have a country to stand up for them. Just like that guy from the Congo who got shot down 3 weeks ago and got killed and murdered by a white supremacist police officer. Now you hear everything going viral because he was an immigrant. It's about protection, power, and finance that I'm doing. We're going to talk about relationships because that's what we do. We talk about marriage and relationships on the show. But it has to go a little further than that. It has to be about how we can get out of our own oppression. Now, I see a lot of guys. I'm going to let y'all talk in a minute. I see a lot of people on YouTube. Some people taking advantage of this man's death that they call Kevin Samuels. Like you said, you don't know about him, but he speaks sort of like me. He was for the same things that I'm for. He was no pro-black activist, but he spoke things to the community that needs to be spoken. I did this back in 2009, 2010, 2011. I was blocked on Facebook. I lost that Facebook page back in 2015. Because I said the same things he spoke about. But it's a different day, different era. But I'm still here. And for people, I'm going to make one more point. Then I'm going to give y'all to a subject and we're going to speak about it. I'm going to speak on this one thing. I wasn't going to do this. But a lot of people are saying to this brother, good riddance because he bashed black women. The brother didn't bash black women. Even if he manipulated the system, marketed the system to do whatever to have his financial gains, corporate America has been doing that since the beginning of America. They've been doing that for the longest. But yet, we don't say nothing about them. We have one man who's our own brother. Like or hate him, I don't care. It's an understanding that he was one of us. Now I see people on YouTube who are saying, karma. He bashed or talked about black women, saying women who are 35 years or older have a lower value than they did when they was 20, which is real. It's realistic. It's facts. But those women are going hard at him. Mind you, these are the same women, same type of women who kids get murdered, unarmed by white police officers. And they say, I forgive you. I forgive him. Now see what that mentality is with black people. The same type of oppressor that kills your children, and after they kill them, you say, I forgive you. You see it all the time. But a black man who gives his opinion about black women and where they stand on the market, when he passed away, good riddance, this, that, and the other, glad, hope he's in hell. You see how backwards we are as a people? And this is why I tell my brothers that you need to get away from our black women in America who have been westernized for so long and get with our African sisters on the continent. Because it's a different culture. It's a different understanding. I had Akidima when I did a video 2 weeks ago, when I was right here with Harmony. 2 weeks ago, I did a video with you. And your friend, Akidima, who we know, contacted me and said, don't be so hard on our African men. They're not perfect. But I went in on African men. You remember that, Rookie?
Yep.
I went in on African men. And she said, don't be so hard on the African men. They're not perfect. They all we have. We love them. They ours. It's the very opposite of what black women are doing today with Kevin Samuels. When that African Nigerian man got killed by that white girl up in Miami, Florida, whatever it is, Nigerian women they were defending him with all they had. Even though he abandoned his Nigerian sisters and went to a white woman, they came on my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook when it was up and defended him at all costs. But yet, our black sisters don't do any of that. It's like good riddance, karma, everything. This black man didn't kill nobody unarmed child. He didn't go out and rape nobody. Black women have been raped in America since the 1400s. That's why we have a mixed blood. But yet, they're not hating at that. They're not on that tip. But yet a black man tells sisters, hey, you need to get in shape. You need to recognize that if you have babies out of wedlock, that the men at the highest level are not going to seek for you, which was truth. But yet, they crucify them. Say they ain't shit. And don't get it fucked up, because I don't stand for everything Kevin Samuels stood for. I respect some of his views, not all. But this is not here nor there. You have a lot of people who are just fucking jealous that they ain't make nothing of themselves. He did. Saying, oh, he ain't here no more. Ha ha ha. Bitch, you ain't gonna be here next year or the year after. Ha ha ha. These are the same motherfuckers whose sons ain't here, who already got killed out on the streets. But they ain't got that same energy for the ones who murdered their own fucking sons. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right. So let me get to, I hope this is her coming in and not no dick pic like we had, because I'm banning everybody who come in with some bullshit. Right now, we're going to run this. Harmony, is that you?
Yeah, yep, yes,
All right.
yes, it's me.
This is what we're going to do. Now I'm going to let you guys talk. This, the title is about Kevin Samuels and what it means to us as the black community. You guys never heard of him, but you heard of me. I speak the same message. So now we want to know. The audience want to know. I got 3 ladies here. It ain't one man. It's 3 ladies here. 3 ladies here who are going to give you, but 3 young ladies who are going to give you the understanding of what it means to fuck your life up by having children out of wedlock and thinking that you're supposed to still get a high value man? Are we serious in this time? Are we serious? Because I'm going to carry this shit on. Whoever doing that, you're giving an echo. You're giving an echo. That's you, Jenny. That's you, Jenny.
I don't.
Jenny.
That's not me. I just.
All right.
All
right. Let's start here. I want to make 5 points. Point number 1. For all the ladies in America, all of you guys are African women right here. And my plight is to talk to my my African American brothers and get them to alleviate themselves of the stress of trying to get it right with our Black American sisters. But yet, rather look to the continent. There we go again. And get with our African sisters. Who's doing that echo? Who's doing that echo?
Your settings.
It's not my settings. Jenny, drop off or come back. Let me see if it's you.
It's gone again.
It's gone. All right. It's gone. All right. We're going to make 5 points in this video right now. Back again. Fucking up the show. You're fucking up the show.
What's wrong with you with your language today?
Because I'm angry at what I see online. I'm very angry. And I don't normally talk like this, but I'm very angry and upset at a lot of things. Fact number 1, from you sisters. One of Kevin Samuel's messages was that if you're 35 and older, especially with kids out of wedlock from different baby daddies, do you have the same opportunities to marry the type of man that you want to marry as if you were 20 with no kids?
No.
I want to hear everybody.
Jenny, you go.
Oh.
No, it's not
So
the same.
explain why I'm hating that echo. Explain why women today believe or feel that they're offended by that. Why are women offended by a man coming out and telling them that if you're 35 and older, and you have kids out of wedlock with baby daddies, your value is low compared to a 20-year-old girl or lady without?
You have start the whole thing all over.
Say what?
You see how everything.
Come on, man. We gotta get this. Jenny, drop out so I can make sure it's not here. Drop out and come back. Hello? It's Jenny. Like I said. Anyway, tell me, Harmony, start with you first.
Yeah. Okay. Why I feel a lady at 35 with kids, she doesn't have the value again like someone 21 without kids, right? And different baby daddies. I just feel like, especially here, I don't know, they get looked down on or something like that.
Why do they get looked down on? Tell me. What is the reasoning?
Okay, they have kids.
It's you, Jenny.
They have.
Oh, sorry, Harmony, I'm sorry. Jenny is effing everything up. Go ahead, Harmony.
Okay, they have kids, so it's not like they don't get married though, but they don't have this respect and they don't have this choice to choose. Most of them end up as second wives and don't really get respect like that because of their children, and they tend to latch, should I say, onto the man to provide for their kids. Most of them marry because they can't provide for their kids. I know. So I don't really believe they have that value anymore. They're just there for being there.
Say it again. You said that normally those who have babies out of wedlock wind up as second wives.
Most of them.
Most of them. The majority. And that's pinpoint, because that's what I've been preaching here, that if you're a woman of a certain age and you have kids out of wedlock, you don't get to choose a man who is high value, or a man who has everything together, and think that he's going to choose you out of many who don't have kids. It doesn't make sense. But these women are very offended by that.
I don't know why, but I don't feel they should be offended, because first of all, they already have children, and marrying the man is like giving him responsibilities that's not for him, for someone else. So
because of raising someone else's kids, right? You have to put your money out, take money out of your pocket to raise someone else's kids who's not going to carry on your legacy.
Exactly.
So you ladies in Africa understand this. Why don't the women in America understand this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why do you think? Give me your opinion. Why do you think? Why do you think that you African sisters y'all could comprehend? Why are the women in America, they can't comprehend any of this?
I don't know. Maybe should I say it's the mentality that, should I say all women, they deserve wonderful treatment and all.
So
maybe
in Africa, if I'm a rich man and I have a wife, but I see someone else, wife or no wife, doesn't even matter, but I see someone else in Nigeria, say, and she got kids. She got 2 kids from 2 baby daddies. You laughing already.
Okay.
And I'm laughing inside, but I'm going to keep it straight. So with that said, I'm a high value man by my finance, by my leadership, by my reputation. I'm going to take a woman in Nigeria who has 2 kids from 2 different baby daddies, and I'm going to make her my wife. And this wife thinks that she should be the one and only. In Nigeria, is that even reasonable? Is that even logical?
No.
No, right?
No.
This is why I say that my brothers can learn a lot from you African sisters. But the ultimate point is that the sisters can learn a lot from you. Ruki, go ahead. I know you want to say something.
I hate to admit it, but you are right about
They don't want to see. They don't want to see you saying that I'm right. They're going to look at it and say that, oh, I'm paying you, or I'm making you say these things. I'm making you to. I talked to you beforehand, and I said, hey, guys, say this, say that. When people see this video, they're going to believe that. And I haven't talked to you about any of this. I'm bringing it to your attention right now.
Don't let your head fill up. Just listen. You are right. You are right, though, because it's the same thing on the other gender, on us women. We don't want to marry a man who has a bunch of kids.
Has children. Exactly.
What?
A whole lot of problem. You know, you can never love someone else's kids as much as you love yours. You know, it takes God, like Holy Spirit, to be in you to love someone's child very dearly as yours, especially if you have a child and then have to look after someone else's child. It's very difficult. You will always point. So it's something that is real. It's in reality on human beings. You don't want to take care of someone else's baggage, someone else's problems, leaving yours behind. So it's just difficult to accept it, but it's true. Men don't want women with but if you have one child, that is a little thing to consider. That is less to worry about. But when
I'm going to play something for you while you're talking. Go ahead. I'm going to play something for you because I want you to hear it. But go ahead. While you're saying that, I'm going to look this up. I want you to answer one question. You said what you said. You don't want to deal with men with a lot of problems. Men don't want to deal with women with a lot of baggage. The baggage between men and women are totally different. A man can have kids and still move forward in life. A woman who have kids, this is to you, Harmony, also. A woman can have kids, and it's very difficult for her to move through life. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree. I agree with that actually. But what I think what she means by baggage is the love and all to give the children that are not yours, because it's really hard. In Africa, it's not just like they say, it's not just the person you are getting married to. You are getting married to the person's family and all. So in a situation when you don't have your own children and you marry a man with children, there's a lot of problem coming up from there. A whole lot of problem.
Mm.
You know, there is this saying that I don't know how best to put it, but let me just say it as simple as when a man has kids out of wedlock and he has money enough, you would even notice when you are married to you
Exactly.
that he has other kids except from the one he has,
Yeah.
because everything is solved. There is everything at home, everything you need, everything,
Everything
nothing
there.
to worry about. You don't have a reason to be struggling with that kid with a little thing that you have to share. You know, you understand. But with a
Because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
the man is 9 times out of 10 a provider, the primary one. You can have two providers, but he's the primary one. And also, they don't understand that. You ever notice that the body of a man breaks down much lesser, or it takes longer for the body of a man to break down than that of a woman? If you take a 40-year-old man, take the average 40-year-old woman, what do you see? The average 40-year-old woman is broken down when she's a single mother.
Of course, because of
She's stressed out. She can't. She feel like she can't take no more. And what do you see about them? They're always on live looking for love, online looking for love. All these apps. If you look at the majority of all these apps, African, America, UK, doesn't matter. Look at all these apps. It's filled with women. How do these apps get their money? Because these apps are filled with women, and they know that these apps, the people who control them, even I, who ran my own app, MG Dating, we know that men want sex. You put 1 million women on one app. Out of those 1 million women, maybe 100 men truly want building relationships that you could build with. Out of that 100, maybe 500,000 just want sex. These apps know that. That's why they make money. That's why everybody makes money off the loneliness of women. And y'all ladies don't even understand that. And I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to those who are above you in age. Everything, the majority of the money that's made today is made off the loneliness of women. From the dating apps,
yeah,
from the clothing, from saying you need a Burberry or Gucci this. Tell me this. What can a man do with a Gucci bag? Nothing. He can't pay his bills. He can't take care of his family. Can't do none of that. Most men who are like this understand this. But all of society makes their money off your loneliness and your singleness. In order to make money off you, they have to keep you single. And understand that if you have a man who's the lead and control of the household, guess what? You don't spend money on them certain things. You don't invest your money in things that are worthless. You don't try to keep up with the Joneses because you have a man who's leading the household. But as long as y'all single or single mothers with or without child, they make money off you. The world is built to keep you single. You asked me something yesterday. You asked me why, when we talked about CCIS, they won't. I said, we got to pay out of pocket. If you want to go back to work and work part-time because you're tired of being at home, I said, that's fine with me. But you asked why we can't get any help and we got to pay out of pocket cash. I said, because this country is built on one thing, about keeping families broken up, because that's how they make money. When you divide it, what do? Who makes more money? The person renting apartments or the person that you're buying a home from? The person renting an apartment. Because that money is going to be continued. It's going to be continuing. If you're together, you're paying for one apartment. If you're divided, you're paying for 2 apartments. You get me?
Yep.
If you're together, you're paying for one apartment. More than likely 1 car. If you're divided, you're paying for 2 apartments, 2 cars, and 2 everything. This world is not meant to keep you together as a family. It's built to keep you divided from man from women. Everything in this world is opposite of the creator. You can be with the world, you can be with the creator. The creator wants everybody under one roof. Everybody under one roof. Working.
Not
This
me.
world wants y'all broken up. This world wants y'all broken up. Harmony, are you giving me that feedback? Harmony, are you giving me that feedback?
I didn't get what you said.
All right, let me ask you, don't worry about that. Let me ask you something, Harmony. Don't worry about that. Let me ask you something, Harmony. You gotta get rid of the feedback. You gotta get rid of the feedback. I'm gonna play something for y'all in a second. I'm gonna play something for y'all in a second. All right, Harmony, get rid of that. All right, Harmony, get rid of that. And, I'm gonna play this for you. I'm gonna play this for you. This is Vivica A. Fox. Vivica and Kevin Samuels. Vivica A. Fox is a 57-year-old former actor that was very high up. But she's nothing. But they have this platform. Oh, you're giving me feedback, so let me just play. Oh, you're giving me feedback, so let me just play. All right, before we continue, we gotta find out where that echo is coming from. Where's that? Who's that echo coming from? Who's that echo coming from?
It's likely.
Come on, man, y'all. How is it coming from me and I'm sitting here speaking? How is it coming from me? I don't have a microphone. Figure it out. I'm taking my 30-second bathroom break. Figure it out.
Oh my God.
Your side. Maybe you should tell.
Are we here?
Yeah.
All right, let me see about the echo.
From your side. So you
I can't hear an echo.
You know, Harmony. Drop out real quick and I'll request back in. We're gonna find out who's there. Drop out and come right back in.
hello?
All right, how many left? So again, do you hear echo?
No?
But you said it's me, right?
But it keeps going on and off. At first you
You said it's me, right? You see why I do this? Because I know. I understand. I know when something is not me. All right?
Okay. Let's hope he doesn't come back.
She got to put some earplugs on, some earphones on. Let me get her back in there. You guys, I apologize for this, but like I said, we're going to keep bringing you a great show. We want you guys to come on also so we can find your marriage partner. It's not just about dating. It's about finding that marriage, that complete partner for you. Me, as you know, I do that marriage counseling, that spiritual counseling, and that relationship counseling. And that's what I'm about on here, man. All right, Harmony, you back?
Yep. I'm back.
Like I said, I know what I know. So when I say I know what I know, sometimes you guys just need to listen. And I hear, this is, once more, an example of leadership. Harmony,
Okay.
You hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear
All
you.
right. These guys can't see a picture, but you're a cute girl, right?
Yes.
All right. You're what, 20 years old?
Yes, 20.
I don't know who the hell this is who want to come in, but we're not, unless you send a message and tell me who you are, male or female, I'm not taking you because we're not going through this shit again. All right. You said to me last time you was on the show, you said that you just wanted to marry a man who really didn't have any money, who just loved you, right?
No, 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 no.
No,
I
that's what you
said
said.
I don't
I could go back to it. I could play it
me,
back. I
me.
could play it back. I could get right here on my laptop and play it back to you.
I said I don't necessarily need a provider, like you put it, like a provider, someone that no, no, no. I said at least the love should be there, not someone that is
You don't
overly
need a provider,
passionate.
is what you said, right?
Yes.
Same thing. Tell me how the words are different. You don't need somebody who can take care of you. I said okay.
We can take
No,
care of
no, no, no,
ourselves
no, no. Let's
together.
get to it. The reason you
My
said that is because you, just like you just said, you don't want someone who's overly controlling, protective, whatever, someone who has authority over you. So you don't want a man to have authority over you. So you will accept a man who has a lot less and not even enough to provide for yourself. And even then, I said, that's okay. If y'all guys want to live in a village and be in love, that's fine. Life should be like that anyway. That's fine.
That should be.
Huh?
Yes. Yes. No,
So
I can't
if
refuse.
you're going to live in a village and be in love for the rest of your life and just not really care about money and have everything and live in a mud hut or live in a brick house, whatever it may be, I tell you that's fine.
It's
So
miscommunication. The way I'm seeing it, what she meant is that the other time she was saying she doesn't want them to be like having too much money or providing. She wants to, like, she was,
because he's afraid that he will have too much authority.
she doesn't, a man is supposed to have authority. That's what the head means. That's what leadership means. Authority. It
So
does.
tell me why she wouldn't want a man to have too much money.
Okay, see, I just said I want a simple life. I don't want something excessive, something like that. Yes, I want a simple life.
Like, she doesn't want to be a burden on that man.
Yes, I don't want to be a burden. Exactly. That's the word
But
I've been looking for.
you don't want to be a burden on his man, but yet you'll put the burden of him having to come up with a broad price for you. Make it make sense.
That's not a
Make
burden.
it make sense.
That's not.
You don't want to be, no, no,
Everybody.
no. Let's keep it real. You don't want to be a burden on whoever choose you, but yet you make this man pay a broad price, but that's a burden in itself. And that's probably the most heaviest burden that you could place on a man.
No, listen,
Because y'all
For
supposed to
one.
build together as
listen,
one unit.
listen. Brad Price is a traditional way. That is something very, very.
I don't give a fuck if it's traditional or not. It's a burden.
Oh, then
Harmony.
fit
Harmony. Well, hold up. Harmony. Do the guy need to pay your bride price before he marry you?
Yes, because
How much is that bride
parents will
price?
let me marry.
How much is that going to be about?
Okay, from where I come from, my bride price is not up to 100 naira.
Well, I'm going to pay that
It's
tomorrow.
more
I think I already got me an extra wife.
but my parents will still let me marry
How the marriage
someone
ain't even $5? It's not even $1.
No, she's just being funny because I don't
I
think
know. I'm messing with her.
bride price. If you see a bride price as a wedding, then you're not fit to marry an African in the first place because that is culture. That is how they roll. So you paying a bride price is a custom. That's how we roll in Africa. And if you're seeing that as a burden, oh, I'm having too much burden to pay a bride price, then just go marry an American because they don't take that.
But you married an American, right?
Yes, I did.
But your bride price ain't being paid till later this year.
Yeah, but you know that
You already been in marriage for 5 years.
you know that you're gonna pay it,
No, no,
right?
no, no, no. You see how you just you see how women contradict themselves always? This, I'm glad this is being shown because I'm showing something that even minds, even those who
Remember
love me and I love,
the money you paid before I even moved to
even,
you?
like I said,
You remember
women contradict, you will contradict yourself as long as it fits your narrative. That's women in
um,
general.
what
I don't even have anything against you on that. I'm not coming at you. I'm not
no,
coming at you hard against that.
do you remember
You manipulate as a woman. You're built to manipulate any situation to fit your narrative.
you know
That's what it is.
I said, do you remember the money you paid before I moved in with you?
We talking about bra price.
Bride price comes in so many ways.
We all off the subject anyway. We all off the subject anyway. All right. What I was saying, we're going to talk about 5 things. We might not get to everything. We got tomorrow. We got Friday. We got Saturday. All right. Let me see if y'all can hear this.
Insulted African American women on a consistent basis.
Can y'all hear this?
This one of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, you're no good, disposable. To me, what's a shock?
All right, Rookie, where are you? Harmony, you there? Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
all right. I don't know where Rookie went. All right, let's keep playing it.
And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So,
All right. This is a 50-something-year-old actress who ain't married, ain't got nothing, and no man wants to marry her. And she's saying that because this black man, Kevin Samuels, talked about black women and the problems being in the black community between black women and black men. Karma came and visited him, the angel of death. Let's not check that. We all die. We don't know when we're going to die. We all die. She would die just like I'm going to die, just like you're going to die one day. I can't comprehend how somebody telling black women, hey, if you do this, your value is lower than if you keep this, if you marry young, without children, to give your husband children, and so forth. I don't understand how that's karma, but telling women that. Talk to our black American, if you could talk to our black American sisters who are listening right now, what would you say?
You said?
If you could talk to our black American sisters right now, what would you say?
Oh my God. I'd say they should wake up to reality, actually.
Wake up to reality. And what is that reality that our black American sisters need to hear?
You can't get everything you want.
But they think they can.
No. Well, it's their love for believing.
They think
Because I feel you can't get,
they think at
you can't
300
get everything.
pounds, they're at 300 pounds with 4 kids, by 3 baby daddies, as a man who's going to come in their life because they're in church and the pastor told them that God is bringing a man into your life and he's going to be 7 foot tall, make about $1 million a year, and be the most handsome guy on the earth. That's what they've been told.
Hey, it takes divine intervention or something like that.
Divine intervention
Because,
can't even do that.
no, I don't.
Because God is not doing something so
I don't
outside of the
believe-
realm so that he don't influence others.
Because I don't actually think that's really possible. You can get what you want after.
All right, let's listen to a little
No,
bit
I
more.
don't think so. I can't really.
you know, the fact that he kicked over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality. Rest in peace. Whatever.
So she's dissing this black man because she said that he bashed black women, but in actuality, he started the same conversation that even I started back in 2010, was banned from Facebook multiple times, countless times, for speaking the same thing. And one thing I give Kevin Samuels is he made it okay for men to express themselves without worrying about the clapback from our Black American sisters. I give him that. Regardless of everything else, don't really care about that. I care about the message itself. And he gave a message for the most part, not everything, for the most part was accurate, but I don't agree with no man walking this earth 100%. I don't care about pastor. I don't agree with no man 100%. And as long as you have your own mind, you shouldn't. But this whole thing is about getting our sisters to understand that they're going to be in competition. As many people listen to this, if I scroll here, I'm scrolling here. We got we got close to 100 people watching right now. We got over 6,000 subscribers right now on Instagram alone. It's only going to grow. By the end of the year, when we have that 100,000 or that million subscribers, it's only going to grow. The message remains. It doesn't delete because one man in the manosphere passed away. People like me are still here. People like me are going to make it known, but I go beyond that. My whole message is to our Black brothers to seek out our African sisters on the continent for marriage. If you screaming about, hey, I want a traditional wife, I'm a traditional man, I work hard, I work a 9 to 5, I work hard, I do this, I do everything else. Go seek out one of our sisters. You don't need $1 million to do it. You could grab her, bring her here. Y'all both benefit. She's going to make what she's going to earn, working whatever job she takes here. You're going to keep earning what you're going to earn. You're going to build together. And you could go back and put that money back in Africa and build something that never been built before. This is why I've been shut down by Facebook, by Instagram, by WhatsApp, shadow banned by YouTube. The minute I was good, I was getting thousands of views just building my platform. But the minute I started talking about Black American men need to seek out African women so that we could build and fight and overcome all of our oppression, that's when I was banned. Understand, there's censorship that's going on. That's why I'm glad Elon Musk bought Twitter. Hopefully he allows what he says, that uncensorship. Because with Facebook, Instagram, and all that, it's a lot of censorship. I have the right solution for us to fight our oppression. Beyond just relationships. I talked about it on my YouTube. I bought the land. I own the land in Africa. I own the land in Ghana. I'm building factories in Ghana. I'm seeking to do that. So when I say that Harmony and others, you can build with them. But the one plight that I have against Harmony is that she's on one of my videos on TikTok that a lot of people are giving a lot of likes to and making them come over here to the Instagram now. And that was a clip that Harmony did when she said, I like Asian guys more than Black American men.
Oh my God. Oh no.
So you becoming famous right now. I forgot to tell you, but you becoming famous right now.
Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Well, it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing? It's not a bad thing.
I'm famous. Not the other.
You actually becoming famous. You become quite famous. More than you know.
Oh my God. And I am living in the dark. Oh no.
Hey, it's good money for me though. At the end of the day, it's good money for me. I'll break you off, so don't worry. But
anyway,
when we had that conversation, but what I want you to leave with is You told what you want to tell the Black American sisters. You don't know who Kevin Samuels is, but I explained to you who he was for a little bit. Pretend like he's me. The way that I talk, the same message. If anybody, and I said about Black American women. Now I'm going to ask you about African women. You're 20-year-old West African woman, right?
Yes.
You want to be married one day, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm saying of course, because we get all types of sort that they think that it's weird to ask them if they want to marry. Like, you getting all these people who just want their careers and nothing else, but it's not until they at the age of 35 they realize that it was better to be married. All right, with that said, what are you going to say?
Okay.
Before you leave this show, what are you going to say to your West African sisters who are out there on Instagram showing their bodies, doing everything, want to be westernized, think that a man ain't important and they could be independent and do all this issue on their own? What are you going to say to your African sisters right now?
I don't really know, but I will say should I don't think I should say wake up to reality again, but they should think before they act. All this have, how will I put it, their actions now will bear fruit. Ashabi, right now, their actions will bear fruit later, and they'll regret it. They should calm down. Calm down.
But
Think
tell
before
them
they act.
in American language, tell them what calm down means.
Relax and act accordingly. Is that it?
Yeah. Do you have any aunts?
It's hard, but
Do you have any aunts who are unmarried?
yes.
How old are they? Give me an example of one.
Okay, I have an auntie. She should be 40 this year. Right? Yeah, she should be 40. I don't know how her problem is, but we are praying to God that she should calm down.
But she's never been married.
Yeah, she never been
She have any
married.
kids?
She has never. No.
So, in your opinion, by you knowing your Nigerian brothers and how they look at women, do you feel that she has, how should I say, do you feel that she has a good chance of being married or a very slim chance of being married?
She has a very slim chance, unless it's
Is she overweight?
No, she's not overweight. She's actually really good looking, but her age is really, because most of times they'll be like, women over the age of 40, they find it difficult to bear children. So most men don't want to marry women that old. Unless
Why is that? What do they think about those type of women?
They feel it will be hard for them to get pregnant.
But do they think something about their mindset?
Nah. I don't think so.
Yeah, I do think so. I talk to enough brothers from Nigeria, have enough friends to know that if a woman is 40, no children, never been married, she's damaged goods.
Ooh.
Why would a man in Nigeria, just stay in Nigeria, why would a man in Nigeria who went out, say he's 45, 50 years old, went out, made something of himself, garnered a lot of population and a good reputation, choose a 40-year-old, your auntie for 40 years old, over someone like yourself, 20 years old?
I don't think he would choose my auntie 40 years old.
Exactly.
No, I don't.
But who
think
would choose her? Someone who doesn't have anything.
Or a very rich old man that already has wives.
Like 70 years old.
Yes.
So,
and he has wives already.
You're right. And that's what the women need to know today, that when you're 40 years old, like the example you've given, you're 40 years old, no children, which is fine. but no man of value is going to choose you. And the only man who is of financial value is going to be much, much older and likely with otherwise. But that man who is much, much older is not a high value man. High value man means more than finance. It means leadership, means productivity, means being able to protect aside from providing and all that. But you got to be strong and still youthful to do all these things. So a man in the 70s can't be considered, no matter the income, as a high value man. But a man who's 40 and a millionaire can be considered a high value man if you have the reputation among his peers that he's a good man, upstanding. But he's not going to choose your 40-year-old aunt. He's going to go for your girlfriend in your class more so than anything.
Yes, I strongly believe that.
So
that's
so you agree with me that men who reach the age of 40, who reach their prime, the prime years of a man is 40s to mid 40s. It's just how it is. The prime years of a woman is between 20 and 25. Do you agree?
Yes.
So there's about a 15 years difference between our maturity and our prime. I opened my practice recently. I deal with clients who come to me for marital counseling. I'm dealing with different stories. So I understand a lot of things.
Okay.
But what my black women don't understand is that when you're 40, you can't get a successful man. Unless you're a 10, unless you look like Beyonce or something like that, you're not getting those men. And if you have children,
It's worse.
Yes, it's worse. Unless you look like in that Beyonce stratosphere or the top 10 best looking women on earth, you're not getting a successful man. It's just how it is. It's not meant to be mean spirited. But it's like when we tell our women the truth, they feel like we're attacking them. But you are a black sister here, but you agree with me. And you've seen it for yourself and your own family.
Yes. Yeah.
So I just think that it's best if women stop saying that, oh, he really don't think that, or men really don't think that, and continue to be disappointed and say, you know what, this is how men think, so let us get on board, because if we want a husband, this is how we need to act. And if we're past that point, then we need to pass that information down to the younger ones. But they're not doing that at all. Even you, in your generation, you're not getting this information that I'm giving to you by the older women at all. You're not getting this information from your auntie at all. You're getting it from me.
Exactly.
And that's sad.
Exactly. That's sad. Yeah. It's really sad.
See, men are known to pass wisdom down to other men. Women are known not to, because all women think that from old to young, the older think y'all in competition, they're your competitors. A 40-year-old woman knows that in order to get a 40-year-old woman, she's going to have to compete with a 20-year-old woman. So she don't want to pass that knowledge down to you, because she got to compete with you for the same man. At the end of the day, you 20 and your counterparts are around the same age. Y'all want a good man of good standing who has something to his name, who could provide and protect and produce. She wants the same thing. So she's not passing that knowledge down to you because you're her competitor. Y'all don't even realize that. Like I said, in the times that you've been on this show, I've given you more information than anyone in your family has given you.
Well, you could say, but no more than my mom.
No, I'm not talking about life. I'm not talking about life. I'm talking about
I know,
just
like
dealing with marriage advice.
marriage. Yeah, I know.
What did your mom give you about marriage advice that's greater than what I've given you?
Oh, it's more like the same thing, though.
Huh?
I said it's more like the same thing. It's more like the same thing about the prime age, 20 to 25. How
Did she tell you what age a
I
man
can't
to
go.
marry? Because you was telling me you wanted to marry that
Hmm?
24-year-old guy. Yeah.
Me? No, no. I you want to marry a man that's older than me.
Last time you was here, you said that you had your eye on someone, and I asked you how old he was. Don't think I forget. You said he was around the age of 24, 25.
Yes,
So
yes.
why you sitting
And
here trying to play me like I'm fucking dumb while I'm lying to myself or lying to
we're
you?
still in school. We're still in school until I graduate. He'll
But
graduate.
listen,
We'll graduate.
are you trying to marry a man who's still in school, or are you trying to marry a man older than you who could provide? One or the other.
I'm not even trying to marry right now, but yes, I'm trying to marry a man. That's oh my god.
I
Oh
get it. I
Jesus.
get it. I get you. I got you on blast. I get it. I get it. I'm not going to take no further. I already know. We're going to stick with this. You're trying to marry the guy that's in school that you have something going with and hope it works out. I get it. You don't have to say no more. We can all read the room. We
Thank
can
you.
all read the room. You see, you hear, my dear? 'Cause you're already famous. So we don't want to make you more famous. All right?
Okay, thank you very
All right.
much.
Listen, man.
Thank you.
We only got to one subject on the show, but we have the whole week. I'm gonna get to four others. Like I said, today's shows was about the message that Kevin Samuels gave about the 35, 40, blah blah blah, and over, and how it lowers your level in life. And I'm glad to have my guests here. We had some technical difficulties, but we still got through the show. Harmony helped me carry it, and I appreciate you for being in on the show, Harmony.
Thank
Although we can't
you
see
for
you, if you want to see
having
how
me.
she looks, she's a beautiful girl. She always carry her reading glasses, but she's a beautiful girl, 20-year-old, virgin. I didn't forget that you're still a virgin. We'll pin it out there. Trust me, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna end the show because it's been a good one, and we'll pick up tomorrow with how did I say? We'll pick up with tomorrow. I said 5 steps. So we'll pick up tomorrow with step number 2. And you heard what I said at the beginning. You understand how I feel about certain situations. When you don't, you will. Like I said, my time is coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So I'm just being patient. But at the same time, I'm eager. And Harmony, again, I thank you for joining the show. I wish you the best. And
Thank
I know that you will find what
you.
you're looking for. You have a beautiful spirit. You have a very beautiful spirit, very beautiful girl, nice mindset, very simplicity. And just thankful that you came across. And I hope whoever's listening that they give you a holler and try their hands. Like they say, just shoot your shot. As long as you shoot your shot, you never know. So you guys shoot your shot. For Harmony, leave a message under this video for your contact, and when they see this, see what happens. All right.
Okay.
All right. Much love, my dear.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Good night.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night.
All right, guys. So another freaking great show, man. I'm starting to love this show. I love this show. I love this show. I love this show. And if I wasn't hosting it, I'd definitely be watching. But I want you guys to head over to our YouTube. I changed the name of the YouTube to Stephen D. Lyles. So next week, this will be changed to Stephen D. Lyles. So no matter what Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube does, you guys will be able to find me. When you want to find me or link up with me, go to StephenDLyles.com. That's STEVEND as in David or Douglas and Lyles, Lyles. So that's STEVENDLYLES.com. StephenLyles.com for marriage counseling, relationship counseling, spiritual counseling, and business-wise, we're going to hook up. We're going to do our thing in Ghana these next coming 2 months, hopefully. Get over there. And a lot of things, man. A lot of things. I don't want to continue to say. I just want to do. So you guys, I appreciate you being here. And let's get some more beautiful girls on the show. Let's hook up some more beautiful girls tomorrow. Sorry you couldn't see her because it's Nigeria. Her lights ran out, but she's very beautiful. 20-year-old virgin. It's to be cherished. It's to be cherished. We get a lot of virgins on this show. That's what I did know. We get a lot of women who are virgins on this show. It's only in Africa. It's the only way you can see it, though. All right, guys. Like I said, man, head over to the YouTube. Give me a follow here on Instagram. Give me a subscribe on YouTube. Give me a like on the videos, because as much as you do this, it helps the platform grow. And the more you help us grow, the more beautiful girls I'm going to keep giving you. You see the girls below? See the girls below? I'm going to bring you all of that. I just need you.